Want to see more cool videos on our channel? We do, so press this bell and enable to send notifications.
Saudi Arabia is a controversial country. While it's an ally to most countries in the West, it has a shocking reputation for violating human rights, especially concerning the treatment of women. But even with how much we've heard about the country, there's sure to be plenty you haven't heard. Number 5. The lingerie shop problem. Women are basically banned from working in Saudi Arabia. For decades, that meant women were served by men in lingerie shops, which was a bit awkward. Female campaigners led an effort to change things, and at the start of 2012, a decree was passed banning men from working in women's underwear stores. The ruling was opposed by clerics who considered women doing any work outside the home to contradict Sharia law. About 100 shops that didn't follow the ruling were shut down several months after the law came into effect. The law continues to be upheld, and 6 lingerie shops were threatened with closure this July after surprise inspections found men working there. Number 4. The Magic Police. It is illegal in Saudi Arabia to practice any form of sorcery or magic. The Saudis have a police unit set up specifically for catching witches, and the people they catch end up in pretty serious trouble. 2 maids were sentenced to a decade in prison and 1,000 lashes each for practicing magic in their employer's house. The evidence included talismans found in their room. They actually got off pretty easy. Sorcery is a capital offense, and people have been beheaded for practicing magic. The powers they expect from their witches aren't subtle. One cleric says, some magicians may ride a broom and fly in the air. Perhaps unsurprisingly, Harry Potter is banned in the country. Over 500 people have been prosecuted for practicing magic since 2009. Due to Saudi Arabia's loose legal code, it essentially falls on the judge to decide if sorcery has been performed and if the offending party deserves to be killed. Number 3. Sidewalk skiing. Sidewalk skiing is the name for tipping a car onto its side wheels in a public road, driving it on a tilt, and then climbing out and standing on top of the vehicle, though it's all right if you leave someone in the car to drive. The activity appears to have gathered considerable popularity in Saudi Arabia. The most impressive version involves changing the tires of the 2 airborne wheels while in motion. There are videos of several groups doing this. Women are banned from driving, no matter how many wheels they keep on the ground. Number 2. Robes for U.S. military servicewomen. In 2001, women in the U.S. military stationed in Saudi Arabia were instructed to wear a head-to-toe robe while off base. The idea was to avoid offending locals, even though the government of Saudi Arabia doesn't require non-Muslim women to wear the dress. Martha McSally, the Air Force's highest-ranking female fighter pilot at the time, believed this was unnecessary and discriminatory. McSally sued Donald Rumsfeld, the Secretary of Defense, over the policy. She won, and shortly afterward, Congress passed legislation making it illegal to require or encourage servicewomen to wear a headscarf in Saudi Arabia. Number 1. Votes for women. Until 2011, Saudi Arabia was the last country in the world to deny votes to women, except Brunei, where they deny votes to everyone. That year, King Abdullah ruled in favor of allowing women to vote in municipal elections. This was just a few months after Listverse called him out on it, so we're taking some of the credit here. Women are also allowed to stand for office in the elections, but since they are still not allowed to drive or cycle, it will need to be an office close to their home. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoy the video, please let me know by clicking the like button. Do share, write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can catch up my next video.